Nigeria, West Africa, as we meet a very, very rare Nigerian and another statesman, a unique personality, and a man who has contributed a very good level of knowledge to the development of medicine in the military sector in Nigeria. Globally. A general who has done so much globally. He is the founder of Set and the creator of Set, one of the best inventions for blood transfusion globally, which is known and has been tested globally by the UNDP and by the World Health Organization and some other learned global scientific institutes around the world. General Oviemo Ovadje is also a man who has contributed his quota to development of military medicine in Nigeria. He has served under different governments, right from the military era down to the civilian era. We are very honored and very privileged to meet this great African, this great Nigerian, in the comfort of his house somewhere in Ikoyi, Lagos. Who is General Oviemo Ovadje really? I mean, who is this great man? A whole lot of people know you as a very dynamic person. I mean, somebody that could be a soldier, and at some other time, he's now a scientist, and at another time, he's also an inventor. I mean, a whole lot of people have different perception of General Oviemo Ovadje. At times, a whole lot of people see you as an introvert, some see you as an extrovert. You know, it took us almost maybe 6 months or 5 months chasing you for this interview. But who is General Oviemo Ovadje? Can you describe yourself? Can you give us a brief history of who you are?
Yes. Now I know why. In the scriptures, but that I said, they were asking somebody who is Jesus Christ, and people were giving different opinions of him, of who he is. Now I know this is a normal, natural way of people perceiving others. You didn't say everything. There are people who believe that the things I do are such that I must be a witch, a wizard.
Of course, there are those perceptions. How can
there are so many people who say things like that. But let me tell you who I am. Just an ordinary, simple.
Maybe you're a wizard.
Yes, because I know there are people who sit even in my own village, and there's some young people who go around me,
okay,
who can die to defend me.
Okay, for who you are.
And they will tell them, say, so, Otega, so General don't put spit for your mouth. You don't give witchcraft. But I'm not a witch. For example, I took somebody who was my senior in college. He had a catheter, which means that he had a catheter,
okay,
which means that he has a prostate problem. The catheter is what he uses to urinate. Oh, he was my senior. There was no money. Then I asked myself, I said, what will be this situation now between this man and the wife? If there is plenty of money, a woman will stay with you no matter whether you are even smelling, whether you half of your body, but if there is money somewhere in the house she has access to, she will stay with you. If there is no money in the house, let your body be glowing. The woman will leave you. Not to talk about you. Now, when you don't even have access to satisfy her social life. Yeah?
I understand now.
Your marital duties you can't perform them. So, a woman, so I said to myself,
yeah,
this family must have been going through some stress. I immediately sent him to the army director of the hospital in Warri. I said, you go there. Tell him that I sent you. While it was good. Before you got there, I had called the MD of the hospital. This man is my brother. He was my senior in college. I want surgery urgently to remove that catheter. And that's what happened. Why am I telling you this story?
Why, sir?
This is a perception story. As he got back, where? Because I had told the MD, I don't want the regular surgery.
Okay.
The surgery I want is the laser, where this man, I don't want this man to die on table. Now he's carrying catheter about. Nobody is saying that he's his brother. If he dies from my surgery, who can I go do operation? Say, nah, General. We not say General now. Wish General, I wish that don't take this man do something. So because of that, I took all the precaution in the world, and I said they must do laser surgery. And we even had to bring in the surgeon from Egypt.
You went to
the white man. We normally, my hospital, in Warri, we bring in expatriates and expats. You don't need to go abroad. Your airfare alone can pay for your surgery here. Before you go and look for dollars and pounds to pay for your medical bill. And so, that's what happened. When the guy went back to the village, they said, he operate you. Say, where he cut you. Now, before you knew it, what has gone wrong? There is no place there, cuttable. We're not tossing the man now wizard. Now we show there's no place, no knife, because you won't see that.
Because it's a laser.
It is a laser surgery. They do it using fluoroscopy to see what is inside and do the surgery.
Excavated it.
Yes. Now, I'm saying this because of what you say. Who is Ovadje?
Yes, sir.
I'm just an innocent man. Grew up like any boy in the village or in the street.
Hope you're not a vegetarian. Hope you're not a vegetarian.
I eat a lot of chicken and fish. I used to eat a lot of meat. But these days, I'm afraid I can't eat meat. The way they are killing people because of cattle, because of cows, I can't eat meat. And I have seen on the social media, these people making love to cows. Yes. None of you have seen it.
We heard about it. I think somebody...
Making love to a cow.
Jesus Christ.
So, many of them are HIV positive, and other diseases, syphilis, and all that. So, many of the suyas, most of the suyas you are eating, maybe you are eating. And there are people in Nigeria today who also eat something not too cooked.
For me, I've stopped meat.
So, yeah. I don't eat that.
Yeah, I don't eat it, 15 years now.
So, because of all this, growing up,
yeah,
like an ordinary child, like every other person.
Let's ask you, could you recall your childhood dreams? I mean,
I thought it should be my childhood experience before the dream.
Okay, was sojourning?
When I was growing up, my father took me to stay with my maternal grandfather. Very old man, he was over 100 years old. He cannot even pronounce my name when I got to the village. My name is Felix, English name. But in order for him to pronounce me, he would call me police. Because he has no teeth in his mouth. So I stayed with him, and I found that he's a great man. He doesn't wear clothes. He only uses wrapper to tie his waist. It doesn't go down, just go through this thing and come and tie it up very high. If you live in the village, you will know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you know something about me? While I was in the village.
Advanced age.
While I was in the village.
Yes, sir.
I was doing everything the villagers were doing. Dancing in the shrines. They take me to the shrines to dance. I swim in the water. I eat juju food. Because they used to say, that boy that eats juju food. Why? Because we go to their local churches where they dance, sing Igbe. We call it Igbe in my place.
Okay, sir.
White garment churches, but not celestial. These are the other version of it.
Okay, sir.
And so when they are going to whether deliver some things from people, we will all dance with them. Igbeme you okay, Igbeme. Igbeme you okay, Igbeme.
And when they go for administration.
Yes, so we will dance with them because they cook good food. If you see the fish, it's like a piece of yam. Fish. I hear that oil contamination has destroyed all that. So we will dance, get to the riverside, and they will throw, not Fanta, they have versions, old versions of Fanta, Cola, something like that. Yep. Coca-Cola kind of thing, not Coca-Cola, but Cola or something. They will throw them into the water, and we dive into the water to drink. As many as you can catch, you drink them. Then when they will come out, we are going back, we dance with them. Once they take a corner, we start our dance. We dance back to the riverside. What are we going for? The food they put under the tree. They say they've given it to the god, their god. So, the village boys are afraid. They believe that the Juju will kill them. So I will sit down and dwell on the fish, the soup, the yam. I'll be eating it while they are looking at me. Then they carry the story to the town, say, the boy from the township, all you went jaw, they eat Juju food. Juju go kill them. But when they saw that my tummy was full, my yansh was big, so that my pants, it doesn't go round anymore. It goes half of my buttocks and enter the crevice here. So they joined me. So we start eating the Juju food. I dance Juju. I used to swim a lot.
Jesus Christ.
I would have died in the river. If you are going to Port Harcourt, you will see. I would have died in the river because one day I saw a bowl, beautiful bowl. Like all these plates that you put sugar or something, just bowls, small bowls, floating on top of the river. So I told the young boys, the boys who would, my age mates, all of us.
They have not become your followers.
Oh yes, I was leading. How do you know? I know my grandfather used to call me police.
Police, of course. So you've become the police chief, then they have become your constables.
Yeah. So I told them I'm going to pick that
calabash.
It's not a calabash.
Okay.
It's fanciful, like made in China kind of thing. But they were very expensive ones at that time. China had not gotten that technology. They were worse than us.
Yeah.
When we were buying clothes, Chinese made shirt, chicha. When you are wearing it, it's as if you'll be seeing hamatan. Yeah. You'll be seeing the dress making noise on your body. But they have gone very far.
Further north.
Yeah. And so, I went after that book, China, where in trying to pick it, it will move forward. He tried to pick it until I started drowning. And the boys cried to my mother's brother who took us to the he said, we can't see him again, or we don't see him again. Thank God. God gave him the presence of mind. Some people would have been involved, engrossed in what they are doing until I get drowned, and they go and bring me from the water a dead person. But immediately he heard that they can't see me, he got up. Yeah, straight. He followed the track they told them. And he got to the point where I was drowning. Because when you're drowning, you drink water. Wow. And the thing would be bubbling up. So that's how he traced me. And he dived in and brought me out and threw me on the bank of the water. And when they told this my grandfather, he said it's my wife in the river that wanted me for marriage. You know, this was suspicious. So, who is this Ovadje?
Ovadje is a mystery man. Can we say General Ovadje is a mystery man?
I don't know.
No. Let's ask. In those days, what other games did you play? What other?
Swimming and dancing.
Yes, apart from eating the juju food, dancing with spiritual people,
yes,
when they are going to exercise spiritual,
exercise them,
yes, exercise them,
yes,
and even chasing all sort of.
They don't chase; they are even putting more evils into your body. You don't know.
So what are that thing? What were those memorable things that you do in those days as a kid? What are those things that
in spite of all this? I was a bookworm.
Once
all the boys have gone home, I'm sitting down. My father worked in the Ministry of Information as a very junior person. When he comes from office, he brings all these government gazettes, bulletins and all that, and gives me to read. So in the night, I sleep on a mat. We use this local lantern. That's where I will devour, read everything. So it also happened to me. My wife that died.
That's 2005.
I just came. I warned her.
That's 2005.
Yes. First in the old house, I said, Naomi, my spirit is telling me that you will make a mistake that will cost me my life. My wife said, honey, I will not be able, I can't do that. The following day, I was going out. She's a surgeon.
Okay, sir.
She had clients, private to her, who came to the compound. So she said, I heard her say, that's my husband. And so, they brought that. My husband. So he came close to me. And I said, Naomi, when I advise you, you don't listen to me. Particularly, when I say anything, tell you to beware of your family. Particularly,
I know,
your mother and your sister.
That's a great one.
As I told her,
that's a great one, sir.
She said, She kept quiet and looked at me, and we drove away. When we came back, the following morning, my driver came to me and said that Madam came to him. Chief Obenobe is his name. Lives in Agbaro, Wari. Agbaro, near Wari.
Yeah, Chief Obenobe.
Obenobe, yes. He said, Madam came to me. I said, what did he tell you? He said, Madam came and said, Obenobe, Oga don't become prophet. So Obenobe, I said, why did you say that? He now told Obenobe, he's alive. If one day you want me to call him for interview, you call. And said, you should secretly take her to go and see her mother. So Chief Obenobe said, I cannot. My present, Oga told you not to go and see your mother, who is on admission in hospital. That he doesn't like what he is seeing. So, what happened? I had some Hausa drivers.
Okay.
They don't understand that we are culture. And of course, I did not warn my wife in their presence.
Okay.
So my wife, in my absence, went to see her mother, driven by one of these Hausa drivers, who was in military.
Yeah.
Exactly 7 days after the visit to her mother, my wife collapsed in my hand, in my old girl.
Jesus Christ. Child.
But she was praising me when she collapsed. She was telling me that she had a meeting, except online. She called the children in the United States.
Yep.
And they discussed. And the children are very happy. So she's thanking me. So suddenly, as she's talking to me, I wasn't looking at her face. Suddenly she shouted, God bless you. So the voice was too loud. So I looked at her face. She closed it. Then I pushed her. She's not responding. Then I lay her down on the bed and touched her chest. No heartbeat. Then I carried her on the carpet and started doing what we call cardiac massage.
Yeah.
I invited her for the first time for a dinner. Maybe the ones we did before marriage are not counted. But after marriage, I can't remember me inviting my wife for a dinner.
Private dinner.
Private dinner. We don't go for private dinners. But we attend a lot of dinners because we have so much dinners. I was being celebrated though.
Of course, I know.
All over the world.
After the discovery.
Oh, I was being celebrated. So my wife was used to attending
dinners
abroad,
yes.
America,
high-class dinners,
England, that's the UK. We are in Dorchester in the UK. See,
that's a very expensive hotel.
Yeah, £600
per night.
A night, yes. At the Dorchester.
That's a octane lifestyle.
The room, the suite given to me. They both told me, "You're very lucky, sir." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because Nelson Mandela had just been checked from this apartment to upstairs for you to." Oh my God!
That is very historic.
So it's so used to we have enough dinner time, and so there was no really need for me to say, "Come, let's go for special
dinner
or lunch."
So, but the day before
the day before that day, she operated in my theater and left me and said she was going to do an afternoon clinic for the people she will operate the following day. That was the day she died. So she left my theater. When I closed from surgery at about 5 o'clock, these other doctors, particularly the ladies among them, they said, "Oga, you must give us dinner. You and your wife, you have used us. We worked so hard today." So I said, "No problem." But what they wanted was to come to my house so that my wife can entertain them. Because my wife used to have fish pond behind my house. Where she harvests about 400 on each of the sheets. So about 800 fishes, catfishes. And so when people come to eat in my house, she makes them part of the process. They will go there and catch the fish. Point and kill, as you call it now.
Yeah.
So but this one is you catch the fish. She gives you something, a hook, to catch your fish. Everybody will catch fish. That's what she will prepare, side plate. So that's what those women actually wanted to come and do. But I said, no, she must have worked so hard. She must be tired. Then I said, choose the restaurant. But they said they want an African restaurant. Oh, I used to live close to Afi's restaurant. I don't know if you people know it. It's a Calabar cuisine.
Okay.
It's in what do you call it? It's in Surulere now. Well, they used to be close to my house in Victoria Island. So we went there. Then I called her. Naomi, come and join me for dinner. She didn't come in time, but she came late. She rushed her food and told me she has to go back to the house because she has an appointment to talk with her children who are in the United States. That's okay. And the women were just praising her, holding her hand, holding her head. I didn't know they were singing what they call Knock the Mitus for her.
In the Catholic, Knock the Mitus.
Knock the Mitus is in the Bible. Simon, the man who prayed and said, God, his prayer to God is that he wants to see the saving grace of God, which is the Christ Jesus. So when Jesus, after he saw Jesus, he started singing a song, which then in the church, the Catholic people sing it as Knock the Mitus. It's in the Bible. So they started singing that, now I can go. I didn't know that was what they were doing for my wife. So the following day, in the morning, when she was telling me story and blessed me, I said, God bless you. She died.
But why did you tell her not to go home, really? Did you see anything? Or was this something that God has shown you spiritually about her mom and her sister?
Well, most times, what really happens is that
Yeah.
when I'm talking, I don't know I'm talking.
Okay.
It's after I've finished talking that I realize I've talked.
Okay. Do you miss anything in her? What do you miss in your wife, really?
Wow.
Let's give her this.
Wow.
What are those things you miss? Because
I miss a lot. Very quiet, does not know how to quarrel. I'm cantankerous, I make noise, but I'm not wicked. So when I am quarreling with, maybe finding fault with her, if you're outside, you only hear my voice, you won't hear her voice. So when I discover that she doesn't talk, I will say, why don't you say something? He said, Oviemo, you're my husband, what do you want me to say?
Mashu.
I said, say something. Why do I say so? Because it's like I'm a madman. I'm talking to myself. I'm only the one talking. Anybody outside will not hear her voice, but will be hearing my voice. So I started begging her to say something. She said, what do you say? Then that tamed me, so I stopped talking because it's like I'm the madman in this house. So that is that she tamed me. I can't quarrel again.
How did you meet her? What was?
She was my classmate.
Okay, in school.
In the university.
Which
We
university?
both read medicine in Benin.
Okay, University of Benin. So what did you see in her that you didn't see in other girls?
Look, I'm telling you now.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why I married her. Because when we were in school, she had some kidney problem, stone.
Okay.
She was admitted in the teaching hospital. I was the only person, I think I'm one of the few people who didn't go and visit her in hospital. I didn't visit her. But before I knew it, one day I saw her in front of the female hostel. Then I said, where are you coming from? I think it was a Sunday. You're so well dressed. Where are you coming from? She looked at me and said, who are you to ask me where I'm coming from? And I said, I'm somebody to you. He said, you get out. Somebody to, I better go, but don't talk to me again in this campus. She warned me seriously. Then I told her, one day you will know who I am to you. She said, get out. Then she walked away. But it was not too long. Two of us became friends. I was no longer eating in the school. Because in medical school in those days, when we were in Benin, we used to have our own rooms. We don't share rooms with.
Okay.
Well, particularly when you pass the second MB, that first MB, that third year of your okay, this thing. Once you pass that exam, you are a big boy. You understand? Then I don't eat with them again in the hostels. She cooks for me in her room. I go there to eat. We move together for lectures, for lessons, for laboratory work. We're together. Everybody knew that it was a serious friendship. And that is how we continued. When we finished, we were together. We got job. The first job we never get as doctors. And she was always with me. But you know what?
What's up?
While I was making advances to her, and she was also in love, somebody else was already buying clothes for the mother who wanted to marry her from me. This.
No. What kind of competition is this?
Somebody who was a professor already.
Going to massage. Massage
a professor of engineering.
My God.
Was already going to the family, giving them gifts, giving the mother cloth, giving the mother this. Also the mother told her, she doesn't want her daughter to marry, because I'm an honorable man. I don't want my daughter to marry an honorable man. And was now on the side of the, and that man also was also from the same tribe with her. Isoko tribe. Yeah. Aburobo. He said, doesn't want her daughter to marry an honorable man. But the girl will come and report to me. Because she will fly to Lagos. The parents were in Lagos. She will come back to me in Benin and say, my mother didn't agree. I gave her an idea. I said, your tears is your weapon. If you if you don't want to marry the other man, nobody can force you. No matter how they try, you'll be frustrated. They will let you go with me. So she kept going, coming. Or one day she came back. She now said, "My mother has agreed." And so when we finished, when we were doing our house job, we said, no. People were telling you, the hot man, oh, better do quick. So,
where's the hot man?
We went to pay bride price here. We came to Lagos to pay bride price. And that is how I married her. But even before the marriage, we were still quarreling. After the marriage, we were quarreling. Our pictures were like this. Sometimes I'll go, either me or herself, we can carry a picture and say, this marriage is over. What? I told the Celestial churchman, I said, look, I'm tired of this lady, this woman. And then I had even had 2 daughters.
From her?
Yes. I said, look, do something for me so that she will not like me again, so she can leave my house. The man told me, yes, there is something I can do for you. Because I asked, is there nothing you can give to me if I eat it or drink it or bath with it? The woman will just hate me and go away. The man told me, yes, but if I give you, you know you have 2 daughters. Every woman will hate you, including your daughters. I said, oh, don't try, don't do it again. You understand? So, that is it. But she was a nice woman, very nice woman, doesn't have to quarrel. I regretted not being able to tell her, persuade her not to go and see that woman, because the truth is that that woman would have died her natural death.
Yes, I understand now. How have you been able to cope without her? I mean, being a widower.
That is God for you.
This 13 years after.
That is God for you. That is God.
Why did you remarry?
I married somebody before who said she was pregnant, and maybe went and aborted it behind me. And her activities were so bad that
you have to let her go?
She ran. I didn't let her go. She's so pretty that I wouldn't have loved to let her go. She's so beautiful. Everything I loved in her, and the woman was in her. But she came to me like Mother Teresa. But she wasn't quite Mother Teresa.
Was she from Delta too?
Yes.
From Robo or
no.
Isoko?
She's from Asabe.
Asabe.
Yeah, so that area.
Sure. So you let her go?
Yes.
So you cope now as a single father?
I'm just a single father. Single parent.
Single
the father is always single. You don't have double fathers.
How did you join the army really? Because someone like you should have been maybe a
professor.
A professor. I mean, you should have been teaching.
It's only in Nigeria you don't call me professor. The Oyibo's, my Igbo friends in America, when they see me, they say Professor Ovadje.
Yeah.
But it's possible I will be a professor one day. There are many things that are happening.
Yes. So how did you join the army? How did you? Were you pushed, or was it an interest, or was it a dream?
You know, I told you from a poor background. Although I had a dream when I finished from secondary school, I joined the old Barclays Bank, which is now Union Bank.
Oh yeah, just like MK Abiola.
I worked there.
In the bank?
In the bank.
Okay.
In Warri.
Okay, sir.
So I used to stay with my cousin, Chief Paul Ide, of blessed memory. He worked in share.
Okay.
So he takes me to my place of work on his way to share BP. My bank was on the road.
Okay.
So I have to wake up very early, 5. And I'll be singing praises, have my bath, then I will go back to sleep. I used to sleep on the couch. That is after leaving my normal bedroom.
Yes, sir.
When I'm waiting for my cousin, I lie on the couch. While I'm on the couch,
we call that one a mini sleep.
He comes out, I will just wake up and follow him. On one occasion, I had a dream. In that dream, I used to, when I was in the back, say that I will do banking and finance. That's what I want to study. I wanted to go to Ife to study banking and finance. But I saw myself in this dream. I was on a high-story building, in a hospital. In a hospital. With so many machines. I saw myself working with machines.
Was that kind of...
I didn't know the place.
Yeah.
But when the admissions came out, I got admission, banking and finance, I think in Ife. I got in Benin, science, not even medicine.
Can you imagine?
Because, but I saw myself working in the hospital system with machines. And I later I went there. With science, I cannot read medicine. But I was such a voracious reader that I had so much time to play university politics. I became the Secretary General of the Students' Union.
SUG.
Yes. And then I was at the center of the whole exercise.
You were a bad boy.
The secretary, no, I wasn't even there. They knew me as a good person.
Okay. In the school.
Cool, they all know me.
Okay.
That is why there was a corruption, examination, fraud, malpractice.
Okay.
And one of the ladies who's my friend, we moved together. Henrietta is the lady. They suspected that she was befriending one of the lecturers. And that the lecturer has leaked the question papers
to her.
And they think that she also has other papers because she was such a beautiful girl too, from Isha.
They're always beautiful.
Nice. And she was always with me. We read together. The chair, the table is there. My leg is in between her leg. We are pinching each other and we are reading. And she will give me questions to see what, to help her work. I will do them. The truth is this. When they came, said the students were going to riot because the exams, some of the papers should be cancelled. That she saw them. Then some people told them that let's go and see the friend.
Yeah, that's Ovadje.
Ovadje.
Yeah.
That we know Ovadje. That if she saw, Ovadje will tell us. They believe so much in me. They came. I was suspicious too, because most of the questions she brought for me to solve came from in the exam.
Jesus Christ.
So it can't be by coincidence. But then, wisdom. God gave me wisdom. Not to accept that she saw people, because I have no proof. So I told them that this thing is, you cannot prove it. I didn't see her see paper. She never brought anything that made me feel that she saw
the papers.
The only thing I know happened is that most of the questions I answered for her, they came in the exam. But that's not enough for me to say she saw paper. Because there are a lot of people who can guess.
Yeah.
Because most of them are the tutorials we were having.
Yeah.
Anyway, because I told them that, they soft pedal
and step down.
And step back. That trust in me, my dear, I tell my God, it will allow me to continue in that trust.
Okay.
So, I've told you of my background.
Yeah.
Then I saw this publication. They are looking for military cadets. That's is a long story. That's why I got into the military cadet, got commission as a second lieutenant while I was in the medical school. Not only me, many of my colleagues, even the guy who died, whom we just went to bury.
Yeah.
He also joined that way.
With your success in medicine, military operations and innovation, do you also think that Nigeria as a country underutilize your brain? Because a lot of people believe that you have so much to give this country in terms of medical advancement, in terms of development of medicine? You think your brain is on
I
that
could
line?
do more. I could do better because this is showing
Okay, sir.
that not just me. It's not an accident that I am what I am, because I am here in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I did my work in Nigeria. My daughter left this country after he couldn't gain admission into the federal government colleges, the Prince colleges. Only one of them went there. Now, but today, she is in North America.
North America.
With a PhD in cancer research.
Your daughter?
Yes. In North America, with a PhD in cancer research. And she's well celebrated. To tell you that we could do better, our children, you will find them on the internet, who are gifted, also gifted. And they discovered
new discoveries,
the cure for cancer. I have two of them who are in the medical field. The other one is PhD in environmental medicine. I have relations who are in the medical field. We are very much into medicine.
But do you think your brain has been able to underlies in this country? Do you think
you're supposed to be doing more? I could do more. I could do more. There are many things they are doing that are wrong. For example, many years ago I was telling them, warning about Lassa fever. Even during the Ebola time, one of my children is anchoring that program now to give. In Nigeria, they probably want to play down on what I did. But today I tell you, if you go and look, Google Sisu Company in Baltimore.
Yeah, we're coming to that. They also did something like your...
They cannot say they did something, they are copying my work.
Yeah, they copied
because
it starts.
It's set.
It's set, sorry.
They copied it. If you see all they did there is all copied, they are going to manufacture it because Bill Gates is giving them money.
Oh,
yes.
The blood transfusion technology.
Yes.
How did you get the inspiration?
How can I tell you how I got it? I mean, I'm not the most intelligent person, but when God gives you revelations,
yes, sir,
you can do them. It's divine. It's not my power. Let me not say it's my power that I did it.
I mean, how is the success? Because at the time I learned you had a factory in Calabar and there was progress and all that before this social scandal came in now.
It's not a social scandal. My job, what I'm saying is that my, what do you call it? That I'm an inventor, scientist, doesn't mean that I must be a businessman and a trader.
Okay, sir.
The important thing is that the world acknowledged that have done a job that was going to bring succor to people, give us succor. That is all. That is my job. That is the vision. That is all God wanted me to do. God, when I was trying to fight these people, the question I was asked is, what was your intention? What was your intention? Yeah. Why did you create? Is it to make money? I said no. Why did you? I said to save life.
So the INSET system is Emergency Auto Transfusion System. The system is designed to salvage blood in patients who suffer from internal bleeding, like ectopic pregnancies, road traffic accidents, and our blood can be processed using the INSET and can be infused to the patient.
So that means
you're using the patient's own blood, in which case you don't have the fear of transfusing a patient with somebody else's blood, which might incorporate infections. such as syphilis, even malaria parasites, or the viruses, and particularly we'll talk about the HIV/AIDS virus. I'm satisfied in the sense that I've seen human lives saved by set intervention. I'm satisfied that I've seen people smile, I've seen people happy, that they no longer go home from hospital with the fear that in 3 months, in 6 months, or in 1 year, there could be the fear of being transfused with an HIV infected blood. The ability to create is a gift. It must be a gift, but every gift must be developed. And of course, it's got to be stimulated by the environment. When you come out with an idea, you do not readily get the support. There are a lot of things working against inventors, innovators from the developing world. You don't have access to the internet, you don't have access to literatures, documents, and all that. Most inventors in Africa lack the necessary funds to be able to pursue patents and trademarks. It's very expensive to process patent applications. I don't know how you're going to get patent attorneys to reduce their fees because the fees are quite exorbitant. I don't know if any form of waiver can be made for where it's coming from Africa. Definitely, there are periods of loneliness and frustration which the inventor must necessarily go through. But I think these are some of the ladder you must climb to be able to push your creativity through.
Not good.
This is your daughter?
Extract. And through my tax, I was able to partner up with AOR to carry out the scale-up production of this product for investigations in clinical trials. I've learned a lot from working at AOR. You're exposed to a little more than just working in a university setting. I was able to work directly with people that are very knowledgeable, and so I was able to learn a lot from that. It's very hard to get that 1 foot in the industry, especially when that's where you want to. So my tax does make that possible because it enables you to partner up with industries and companies that you might be interested in. My tax definitely does give me that advantage to get 1 foot in the door in an industry where everyone's fighting to get in.
She's in Canada now. Works there.
These talented young people. My tax provides opportunities for the students to use their knowledge that they have learned in university. Put it to work.
Of course, you already get Felicita.
Yes.
Okay.
That's interesting. This one I just spoke. She's yet to marry, are you? Okay. It's pretty.
So something I've never done before. I just went and picked all these dandelions out of my garden.
Ovadje.
Or an area that is free from cats and pests and and it's just a mess in here right now. I didn't do anything.
That's interesting.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Oviemo Ovadje, and if you just joined in this, Philista gang, you need to get on that bus and subscribe. And if you're coming back, I love you. I love you. I'm actually doing this vlog to basically encourage anybody who is trying to become pro and who loves makeup. So subscribe to get more information like this. So today we're going to be talking about the 5 things.
Between being an inventor and a military man, which one is the best? Just run it.
I can't tell you one is the best now.
Okay, sir.
They are two different things. They are synergistic. They help each other.
Okay.
They help each other.
Being a medical inventor
Yes.
and a military. Because I have General Moma. I'm going to give you his book now. General Moma is a scientist.
Yes.
But Sam Moma, but he was a minister of science and technology and
Yes.
is an author.
Yes.
So I asked him, how do you manage being a military officer and being an author? Or you here, how do you manage being a general and being a medical researcher?
Yeah. Yes. Being in the military, I was required to treat soldiers. Just like I was treating, so they have a great advantage. He said that I was managing soldiers, managing civilians. Sickness does not have any class.
Yeah.
So it only broadened my exposure. And for example, almost if I'm not mistaken, I have 6 presidential commendations.
Yeah, of course. Coming down from General Babangida, General Abacha, General Dr.
General Babangida was the first to honor me as a lieutenant. The first presidential commendation I got, and of course you should see it. It's somewhere. Yeah. If you don't see it, I'll walk you up and you'll see it somewhere else. Yeah, I know. You've seen that.
Yeah, we've seen
Jonathan
from President Jonathan.
Yeah, gave me the CENTENARY MEDAL. CENTENARY MEDal. Okay, it's upstairs. Watch out. Okay, good.
So how did you feel with the CENTENARY MEDal?
I'm one of the 100 Nigerians.
Given that
were honored in 2014 when Nigeria became 100 years
of amalgamation.
And it will never be given to anybody again
until
another 100 years. So you will never see it. Nobody will see it. Nobody will receive it again until Nigeria becomes another 100 years. When most of us who are alive, if you will be a very old woman if you want to live and see it.